Hola and welcome to Chilean Black Metal. I actually reviewed not too long time ago this band called Throne of Evil with their new album called Orator. And while that wasn't a total disaster or even a mediocre one, not really the kind of black metal that is worth praising. Curiously enough, when I was going through my backlog box, which is big and full of albums, or actually boxes, I came across with this a little bit older MCD by the same band that I had been sent previously, but I had kind of gone to a waiting line. This one is called Conocimiento, oculto, and this is actually almost 30 minutes of black metal, but the very same Chilean band. This is originally released in 2016, but re-released by Schatten Cult in 2017. Features 5 own tracks and an Emperor cover track, which is then again renamed by Himno a Satanás. I don't know why, but anyway, there it is. It's a little bit different version than the original one in the Night's Eclipse, and I gotta say, to be honest, the weakest track here. Not because the Emperor track is weak, it's actually really great, one of the black metal classic tracks, but because the band has a little bit gone too far with their own version, and having those kind of a horrible clean vocals, in my opinion, ruin it all. But the rest of these songs on this album are actually really enjoyable. It's kind of curious how well this Chilean band has been able to capture mid or late 90s Norwegian black metal feeling with a kind of a cold sound, not exactly too raw, but kind of a feeling that was very, very much present back in the 90s with so many black metal bands. Not exactly the most melodic, but melodic enough, and kind of dark and true to its second wave of black metal origins. Let's take a look at the band's Metal Archive site while I tell you a little bit more about this album. Before that, however, here you have the discography for Throne of Evil. As you can see, not too much out, given that the band has been there since 2007. A couple of albums, and this is this EP, which is the second newest one. And as you can see, this Himno a Satanás is kind of renamed, and to be honest, I don't think it's worth considering that as sort of an important bonus, or nothing but bonus here, because the thing what matters here the most are the 4 other tracks, not 5 as I was probably saying earlier. So given the Throne of Evil is from Chile, it's interesting how well they have gotten this Norwegian feeling, because everything from the production to the kind of trademark vocals are very much like it was already in the 90s. And if you even think about band like Throne of Evil, it's the most unoriginal name of all bands. But I guess in a way it creates this sort of sympathy for the subgenre here, because while nothing here is original or standing as such from the rest, I think this is pretty much a safe bet to add one's collection in case you just happen to be a big fan of Norwegian black metal. The only thing which might be a little bit distracting is that the language spoken here is mostly Spanish. So in that sense it might be a little bit kind of a exotic seasoning in a way. But then again, to be honest, I wasn't paying that much attention how these vocals were actually pronounced or sang. So the overall feeling, what matters to me anyway, is that this is very much a good continuation to this Norwegian heritage, even though this is like 25 years later to the party. So all this being said, I think this is a quite nice MCD, and the only problem I really have with this one is this rather annoying clean vocals, because without them this would be actually a little bit better in my opinion. But other than that, no matter how unoriginal this is, the rest of the stuff here is actually pretty nice. So definitely worthwhile taking a look at this or giving this a listen. So check out the links below and you can get a grasp what this band is all about. Not everybody's cup of tea, I'm sure of that, but most of people out there for Norwegian black metal, this is pretty safe, solid bet. So take a look, and I hope you enjoy it.